So, YouTube has decided I'm a minor instead of the 23, almost 24-year-old that I actually am. Originally, when I did the whole AI thing, they said I was an adult. Now they're saying I'm not. I'm not sure why. But this is the last straw. I genuinely love making videos. I love capturing my memories. But if YouTube's just going to restrict me from that, merely based on the AI and basically saying, oh, you're a kid because you watch this and you watch that, so you just can't do things right. Well, fuck you. I don't usually curse on this channel. I don't usually get super pissed or super mad or, anything. I try to make sure everything's family friendly as much as possible. But this is the last straw. YouTube just ruined YouTube itself for me. I can't even pin comments or do certain things that are essential to be a creator on YouTube because despite the fact that I am about to turn 24, let that sink in, 24 is not a minor. YouTube has decided that it is. I don't know why. I don't know if it was my watch history or what, but this is stupid, absurd, and it's the last straw. If YouTube is going to treat me like a kid, then I'm done with YouTube. I'm done making your videos. I am done watching your videos because YouTube has changed their minds from initially considering me to be an adult to again now saying that I'm a minor, I'm under 18, despite the fact that that is far from the truth. This is the last straw for my YouTube career. I've been uploading videos for 5 years, going on 6, and I will be streaming on Twitch, maybe return to Kick, I don't know, but at this point, streaming is off platform, streaming off of YouTube is the only thing I can do now. Unless somebody knows of a site that lets you upload videos. Please don't say Rumble because I tried Rumble. I couldn't understand it. I asked various people for help and people treated me like trash. And then when I brought up the fact that I have troubles understanding things because I am mentally disabled, which does not mean I'm stupid, just means I have troubles with communication and understanding, then people treated me even more like trash and then called me a liar because apparently everybody online thinks that if you're mentally disabled, you're stupid, you're technology illiterate, and you don't know how to do anything, which is far from the truth. Us mentally handicapped people can still very much be smart. We just don't understand things the same way you normal people do. Let me point that out. As you can tell, I am very fucking fed up. By my language, you can tell by my facial features, the way I move my hands around. I am fed up with YouTube has decided that I am not allowed to be an adult. And much as I would like that to be the case, I would love to go back to being a kid and not have to pay bills. The reality of the situation is that I am an adult and should be treated as such. And so if YouTube is going to take away all of the creator things that I need to maintain my creator career, then I will pack up my bags and I will leave. This will be the last video, which kind of sucks because I love making videos, I love capturing memories, and I have recently just started getting product sponsors from various game studios. And I would like to keep making videos based on those. So if you want to see those, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on streams, and I'm just going to stream them live, and then I'll make the videos just for myself privately. Unless, again, somebody can teach me how to use Rumble, or teach me another platform that lets you upload videos. This is pure insanity. This is ridiculous. YouTube needs to put me back as a fucking adult. I'm not a kid. I don't understand why the AI or moderators or whoever it is that changed my account from adult to kid has done that, because I am not a child. Let me say that one more time. Maybe the algorithm will finally understand. I am not a child. I am 23. I am about 3 months from being an adult. My birthday is in March. This is December. This is ridiculous. Give me back my rights. Because I'm not a fucking child. I should not be treated like a child. But YouTube's decided that, it's for the kids. We have to assume everybody is a child unless you verify by giving your ID to us. You're considered a kid, and nobody is considered an adult. That is bullshit. That is very, very stupid. So, goodbye, guys. It's been a great run. I've learned how to get comfortable on camera. I've learned how to document my memories and capture them. I have learned so much by being a YouTuber. Kind of sucks that I never got big. It's not that I want to make money off of this, but it would be nice to get a little bit more recognition, Not necessarily famous, but I've said it before, I've always wanted to get a YouTube play button. But that will not be the case because I guarantee you I could upload videos for another 20 years and YouTube will still actually consider me to be a child. How do I know that? Because Captain Sparkles, a Minecraft YouTuber, actually had a similar issue when the ID verification system first came out. His account is 20 years old, and yet it was flagged for being a child account, which is literally impossible for a 20 or 21-year-old account to be run, to be created and run by someone under 18. I mean, if the person created the account when they were less than years old, they would be 20 years old. They are not an adult. I mean, they are an adult. They're not a child. So, the AI system is flawed. As you can tell from Captain Sparkles, as you can tell from mine, as you noticed, I have also put out a Twitter post. I have put out a community post. I have put out a message in my Discord. Because I'm basically letting my whole community know that I am done with YouTube. Because as I said, I love making videos, I love capturing memories, but this is the last straw. It's a shame that this has to happen, but if YouTube is going to consider 24-year-olds to be minors, then I can't do anything. Because I'm not even allowed to pin comments on my videos anymore. I don't know what that means going forward. New videos can't get pinned comments, or if that means all of my videos will have their pinned comments removed, amongst other stuff that I'm not even going to get into. If you want to know more of that stuff, there's other creators that know way more about what's happening with the AI verification that you can check out. I believe I made a video on it sometime. I think I also explained why Clippy kind of took over the internet. But again, that's it for now. I really would have liked to stay on as making YouTube videos, but if I'm going to be restricted and treated like a minor when I'm an adult, I can't do that. I can't, and I'm not going to give Google or YouTube or whoever my government issued ID just so I can upload videos that don't get seen by people, because I'm just a terrible video creator. I'll come right out and say it. I don't make money off of this. I'm clearly not famous. I do this just as a hobby. So I should not be treated like a child when I'm an adult and have to use my ID to verify, oh, you can use this to your full capability. This was never about for the children. The AI is basically treating every single person, unless even some of the large YouTubers like Captain Sparkles, as minors until proven adults. And really, that should not be happening. You shouldn't just automatically assume everybody is a minor until they are proved to be an adult. YouTube was fun while it lasted, but it's time for it to go. It's going to be a difficult adjustment because I'm going to have to learn to stop watching YouTube videos. I'm going to have to learn to stop listening to YouTube music. And of course, as I said, when I make my own videos, I'm going to have to learn, do not upload them to YouTube. Do not upload them at all. It's going to take some time for me to get used to, but that's the new situation I find myself in, thanks to YouTube being unfair to me. There was no reason for them to treat me like a minor, but I'm not. I'm done with this. So, yeah. I hope you have a good day. Hopefully, you don't have the same issues I do. I'm not the only one that has this mentality too of quit YouTube if it decides to treat adults like minors, which it definitely is. I mean, this isn't even a small YouTuber problem or a viewer problem. I mean, it's doing this to YouTubers like Cats and Sparkles, who again is a big deal. If I remember correctly, he has, I want to say like, actually, you know what? Let's look up because I don't want to misrepresent what he has. Also, today's date is December 3rd. Just so y'all know, if you're watching this in the future, Captain Sparkles. I think I just misspelled his name. He has 1 million on his second channel, and then on his main channel, he has, okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to say 12 million subscribers. He's just under that by 500,000. He has 11.4 million subscribers. So this is not a small YouTuber, and they labeled him as being a child, a minor, a kid, instead of an adult. So if they're going to do that to the large YouTubers, imagine how widespread this has now become, because that was like a few months ago, and now people like me that are much, much, much smaller and probably will never get seen by YouTube are being labeled as minors when we are adults and we should be treated as such. We should not have to give our IDs or credit cards to basically bribe or pay off YouTube to let us be adults once again. That is severely messed up.